Hey, thanks for stopping by. It's great to have you here. Meet the TUF T500. If you're the kind of person who notices when your gameplay feels a little sluggish, when load times drag and the visuals don't quite pop, this is the kind of machine that says you refuse to compromise. You should check the current price in stock now, while you're here, because machines like this don't linger. Once you've tasted smoother performance, you won't settle for less. There came a moment when you knew your system wasn't cutting it anymore. Maybe you were trying to run a new title at higher settings and saw stutters. Maybe you opened your editing project and watched the timeline lag. I was there. I realized I'd outgrown the just okay gear. Then I fired up the TUF T500 and felt that click, everything unlocked. It hit me, this was the upgrade I needed. Since switching to it, my everyday setup changed. I've been gaming late into the night with high refresh monitors and crisp visuals. I've flipped into creative mode, editing footage while background tasks ran without hiccup. Switching between apps, dragging files, jumping between windows, the system just kept pace. I'm not talking about numbers only, I'm talking about the moment when the machine fades into invisible support and you stay in flow. If you haven't looked yet, it's worth doing that right now. Don't wait for a better deal that may not show up. The window is open. You might be thinking, is this overkill? Or am I just chasing specs? Here's the truth. Once you've felt gear that truly keeps up, anything weaker starts feeling like compromise. Every time you glance at an older rig, you'll remember that smoothness. That easing off load. That absence of lag. That's the loss aversion creeping in. You'll regret delayed decisions when you realize you could have had it. Here's something I didn't expect, the feeling of lightness. Not in the machine's weight, the tower still sits on my desk, but how much mental space it freed up. I used to worry about whether my rig would keep up, now I don't even notice it. It quietly gets on with the job. That surprise benefit changed my workflow and my mindset. Owning this kind of gear changes how you feel. You feel like someone who knows what performance means. Someone who demands more than just fine. You feel pride when you hit the power button. You feel confident when you load a game or open a heavy creative project and don't hesitate. That moment tells you, you chose right. You'll feel responsiveness that keeps pace with your thoughts. You'll feel visuals that meet your imagination. You'll feel productivity that doesn't wait on you. And you'll feel your setup matching your ambition, not holding you back. There are a couple of realistic notes, because this uses a mobile-class CPU baked into a tower design, full desktop-level upgradability is more limited than a custom rig. And if you're only doing casual tasks, you may not yet tap the full power here, though that means you're ready when you decide to go big. At some point you stop comparing spec sheets and just pick the machine you already wanted. This is that machine. If you're ready to stop settling for your old rig and own a system that keeps up with you, click the link, check the current availability, and make the move.